How we doing? And welcome to my channel. I'm here to try and start a channel that'll show people how to wood carve that don't have any money and want to start up with little to no cash at all. So this is my channel. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully I make some friends, and hopefully we learn from each other and some other things that might come along. But first thing you need to do, if you're going to be a chainsaw carver, is get a chainsaw. I mean, that's kind of simple, but hey, you need to get a chainsaw. And I got one of these cheap Johnny Junks for 50 bucks at Harbor Freight. I mean, that was my first chainsaw. Couldn't beat it. And if you need to, if you don't like that thing, I mean, hey, if you can go to a flea market or something and find one for about 50 bucks, I found one for 50 bucks. I mean, I've burned it up, but it ran for a little while. Buy you a new chain, you're good to go. But you want to start out as cheap as possible. So the cheaper the chainsaw you can get, the better off you are. And then, you also want to try and get you a die grinder. Now, my first die grinder was a Harbor Freight Special. Now, this little bad boy lasted 3 months with me doing bad things to it. I got one of these here wheels, because, you got to do something. But this wheel here, it is item 666. Yeah, that's what we want, 13. And this little bad boy's only $10. I gave $10 for that grinder, and it lasted for about 3 or 4 months, which, hey, it got me some money, but then I upgraded to the better one, and I didn't have a lot of money, but 20 bucks for a Hyper Tough. I mean, and I got my bad ready to go. I mean, 20 bucks, and that's 10, so now you're up to 30. But even still, all it really takes is you're going to have one good sale and you're going to make it all back up. That's all you need is one good sale. Then you get a little more money, you definitely want to try and get you one of these. I mean, $20 once again. And you want to try and get an Extreme Flame Burr. Now you go to Jordy Johnson Carving Fusion, and he's got a link in the description where you can get these things for, I don't know, you can get so much off or something like that, but I gave $20 or $18 for it, and it was free shipping. Now you want to definitely get one of them. That is the main thing. Now when you get a little more money up, you definitely want to buy one of these. It's a die grinder at Harbor Freight for 50 bucks. I love Harbor Freight, man, they're cheap. And you want to get one of these, once again, Extreme Burr 1/4-inch shaft. Now this bad boy's held up to a lot of stuff. I've done a lot of bad things to it, and it's held up. I'm not going to complain. I mean, for 50 bucks, and then you got 20 in this. I mean, my first one I bent the shaft like only 4 days of having it. I hit some oak, a soft patch, hard patch, bent the dang thing. So yeah, I learned real quick that, it can only take an instant and you can be broke again. So if you want to get started, that's what you want to get started with. Cheap chainsaw, the cheaper the chainsaw you can. I gave $50 for that. I gave $10 for the grinder. I give $10 for this thing. And I made my first bear. So that's all it takes. You can make a little bear like him. And I'll even show you my first bear. He kind of makes me think of Alf, but I got some other stuff here. And these were some of my other carvings that I've gotten a little bit better at. But this is my very first one. He kind of looks like Alf. He's got a marble for an eye. The other eye came out, so we put a patch over him for Halloween. He's kind of decked out. But yeah, he kind of looks like Alf. My very first one. Took me about 2 hours to make him. And I haven't sold him, but that just kind of showed me that, hey, I can actually do something. So if you guys want to give me a thumbs up, if you got anything out of this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll try and show you how to take this cheap stuff that I just showed you how to get, and we will carve something that you can make some money. And that's how we're going to get started. We want to start out really cheap, and we want to make some money. So, and then build your way up to buying an Echo chainsaw or a really good chainsaw. I mean, some people like Skil. I prefer Echo. I just love Echo. I've had no problems out of them whatsoever since I've got them. My first brand new chainsaw was 200 bucks. So, and it's ran like a champ ever since. And I've got different bars for it, different chains, so I can do different things. But if you get anything out of this, give me a thumbs up. We will definitely try to show you how to take this cheap stuff and build something to make some money. We're going to get started making some money chainsaw carving. So you have a good day, and hopefully you got something out of this.